What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of adult age, collectors of all ages? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a few weeks since I've made a video. Honestly, it's been a few weeks since I've felt like making a video. I've picked up a few things, and this is the first one I felt like filming. So, this is my Maximum Series Hulk from Hasbro. It was a pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. A little sticker back there. I've heard a lot of yeses and nos about this figure. A lot of reuse, which I'm sure there is. You'll see that in a minute. But I needed a good Green Hulk. I didn't have a good Green Hulk. All the ones I've been finding in stores have been grossly overpriced. The heads have been weird looking, or weirder looking than these ones anyway. And if I find them loose, they don't have extra hands, don't have accessories. But, it's fine. But now, I did pre-order this from Big Bad Toy Store. It was before they started levying any tariffs or whatever. So there's that. And let me see. So what am I doing with my phone here? There we go. I forgot to put it in airplane mode to avoid notifications and such. And then I saw a little thing pop up, and I was like, shoot. But cool. Anyway, I needed a good Green Hulk. I think this is going to be a good one. I love the colors of the pants. I love the color of the skin. Nice, bright, vibrant green. Super curious about this torso. I like the accessories. 3 sets of hands, slap accessories, all that. But great looking window box. Marvel Legends, choking hazard, a little bit of text. Marvel Legends, Maximum Series Hulk, Hasbro. All that. Logos on the top. All the legal junk and barcode on the bottom. We got some action shots with one head on it on that side. Different action shot with the other head on that side. On the back, you get one of the big draws of this figure, the Thunderclap ability there, which I'm looking forward to figuring out and playing with the articulation. Got the gray Hulk back there from the Hulk and Banner 2-pack, like first appearance or something. For comparison, it's the only other large comic book Hulk that I have. I have a movie Ruffalo Hulk somewhere, but excuse me, that's in a bin, and I didn't feel like trying to dig that out. But excuse me one second, folks. All right, I had to clear my throat and grab a drink of something. All right, so moving along. I'm going to get this guy carefully out of the package. I don't want to chunk him onto the floor or anything like that. I like the comic book style background in there. It's pretty neat. I'm going to set the box on the floor though. Get some of these accessories out. Let's see. We're going to go over the accessories, and then we'll go over everything else. This one is taped. You know, let's just cut that tape. Blade safety. Second tray underneath with the hands and the slap effects. I'm assuming they're keyed one hand or the other, but we'll find that out shortly. I don't know which set of hands. Oh, hold on. Gotta get off camera here. Ooh. These suckers are in there. There we go. Oh, those fists were really in there. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know which set of hands I'll eventually display them with, but gotta get them all out to look at them. Yeah. Ooh, that is squishy. Yeah, weird. That's weird feeling. Come on. Set that on the floor. Let's straighten them up a little bit. Get them standing. Yeah, that's a little flimsy. Duh, that's a weird blip, 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 blip. That's strange. That's strange. Okay. Get all his parts and pieces up where you guys can see them. His fists. Swipes, the slaps. We're going to look at the missile accessory first. It comes packaged in 2 pieces. I'm going to zoom into it. It's a basic sculpt. Well, maybe not basic, but molded plastic. I like this little tail with the wire sticking out, so you can rip it in half. The other part's got a flame accessory, which does come off, which is cool. But you tuck that inside, you have a complete missile, which is pretty cool. I like that. Accessory 1, not bad. The swipes, I think the green goes on top. Yeah, so it is basically keyed to the shape of the slap hands, which very nicely sculpted. They got texture, they got wrinkles, they got nails, they got veins. I dig the hands. I dig that. Since that's left, I'm going to leave that on that side. There's the right slap hand. You could give him a high five, you know. This one also just snugs right on there. I like that. That works. This one You can also add that in between the hands. It's nice translucent plastic with yellow in there. It might be painted over. I don't know. It's just a cool looking piece. Could be a crown. Maybe he's psionic or something. Every Hulk figure should have fists. This one comes with a right and a left. The grip hands are on him in the package. Look at the various heads. The sculpt is nice, is well done. He's got anatomy in the mouth, you know, tongue, uvula. Bright green eyes hiding under the brow there, which I dig. Dark hair with a really nice green wash to highlight it. I don't know if I'll use that head. There's the mouthpiece in the back. I don't know if I'll use that head, but I like it. I think I like this head a little bit more. It looks a little bit better out of package than in promo shots, I think. This is definitely the relaxed down hair. I believe they're supposed to represent specific interpretations of the character, but I don't know the artist's name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. And that is the accessories. Let's pick up Hulk. Let's get a look at him. The third Hulk head, the one that comes on him in the package. Short hair, which I might just leave on him because doesn't look that bad. Got a little bit of shadow on the back to represent the scruff. You know, obviously we've seen the mid-torso and the legs and everything before. This guy has toe articulation though, which is pretty cool. The grip hands and everything. So let me set him back there, make sure he's standing. I'm going to grab this fist hand from the gray one back here and compare it to that one. So the fists are identical. There's reuse number 1 there. Mold lines and everything, just obviously in different color. The grip hands look to be the same as well. Let's see, that looks about the same to me. Obviously the heads are different and the torsos are different. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now before I get to the fun articulation here. Side by side, the arms. The upper shoulder looks to be a little bit different. This one has a vein on it where this one doesn't. The top of the shoulder joint is different. The biceps, forearms, hands, that all looks the same. The lower legs, pretty much everything down to the feet. Ugh, almost dropped them. Yeah, the entire leg setup is the same. The feet look like they're a new sculpt to accommodate the articulation. A little more detail with the veins in there. The chest. This one is pretty smooth. The veins up here are more pronounced. Very, very similar, but this one's slightly more detailed. This might be similar to one of the other Hulks, just in the ooey gooey plastic. Obviously, butterflies on this guy, but not on this guy, because of the fun new rubbery torso piece. Before we get to articulation, I'm going to pop one of the other heads on. See? That's all the up you get. Basically all down you get. You get some turn side to side. A little bit tilt, but let's pop his head off. There's a dumbbell in there. It's pretty stiff. There's not a huge amount of range there because of that. It sits on top of the squishy cuff inside the other one. Maybe this one. That one looks pretty good too. Alright. Standard articulation video bit here. Arm up to there. Nice thick ratchet all the way around. Bicep. Arms, you know. You can hear that ratchet in there. You would think they'd figure out a way to get a little more than that for the horizontal. Let's see. Yeah, it's even less on him because of the sculpt. But he's got the way back ability there and forward. We're going to get the Gray Hulk in the as forward as he can get position. Because a big draw is the clapping. That's as forward as a Gray Hulk can get there. Obviously, big cut there. They could have had a ball so it just bends and wobbles. I don't give a shit about the pins. Some people get hot and bothered about it. I don't care. Toes can go down, actually. That's weird. Toes can go up. I like the toe-ticulation. It would help with posing, I suppose. All the joints seem to work, which is bonus. It's nice when all the joints work well. Ankles are stiff. With a big hunky chunky like this, you want them to be a little stiff. Now let's see how far. There is butterfly in there. Let's see how far you can go back. You maybe can't go far back. You can kind of see up in there. That's as far back as I can get them, probably without breaking them. Pretty good wingspan, but whoa. because of that articulated thing in the middle, this squishy rubber overlay held in on the chest there, you get a good range underneath it. So let's see, you can go back that far, but it flexes. But yeah, because of that overlay, he can practically cross his arms. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's swap out the hands for the slap hands. Because, you know, Hulk's got to slap his hose. I don't know how this rubber will hold up over time, or if you can get it into these positions and hold it there. You can hear that extra little click in there. Real nice detents. See, that is, to me, pretty impressive for a Hulk figure. You can tap his freaking hands together. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Looks like these will have to go on before the hands are attached to the arm, which is a little strange, but alright, there's one. Let's get the other one back on. Ting. Just hit my lamp. Dude, that's pretty cool. You play around with it, you can get it even tighter than that, but sorry, I'm totally just playing with this guy now. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool to me, guys. It does make him forward heavy, so you have to do the old adjust the articulation to find that balance point. Have him stand. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Yeah, he doesn't want to balance for me. Probably this surface I decided to use for the review. But that's cool. And of course you got the slap you can put in between. Guys, say what you want about the reuse. The squishy overlay on the torso provides a real nice range for slapping and It's exactly what it was meant for. I like this guy. He's heavy, but I like him. Let's get these things off. He can swim. Let's see, let me get him standing up so I can end the video on a good note. Finding that standing sweet spot is always fun with these big guys, isn't it? Okay. There. We're going to call that standing. All right, so my personal opinion about this Green Hulk figure, Maximum Series Hulk figure, is it's pretty flippin' cool. I like the variety of accessories on this guy. The slaps, the power smack there, whatever you want to call that. And a missile. I like that his hands are flexible. I like that there's 6 of them, so I can do multiple things with them. I like them. I like them a lot. It'll be nice to see or experiment over time to see about the way the rubber overlay holds up. But I think it's dope as hell. Is it a little bit pricey? Yes. Do I think there's value there? Yes. And just for giggles, let's put a Wolverine in there. That scale is pretty sweet. And just to add a little different pop of color, McFarlane Toys Superman. Had to throw some DC into a Marvel video. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is my video reviewing the Marvel Legends series Maximum Series Hulk. Like it? Or do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's a dumb gimmick? Do you think it's an amazing gimmick? Do you plan on getting it? Do you have it? Tell me what you think. Like I said, the reuse doesn't bother me because I didn't have a really good Hulk besides this guy. Yeah. Tell me all the things, guys. Deuces.